Now on CoastTV News.
Crime on the rise in Georgetown, what it means for your safety, and what the police chief says is behind the change.
The swimming advisory has been lifted after last week's medical waste spill, but some beachgoers are still worried.
Shutting their doors, a sandwich staple in Ocean City, closing up after 11 years. What's next for the popular deli?
This is CoastTV News at 6.
As the town grows, so does the crime rate, what a new police report tells us. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a new report from the Georgetown Police Department.
It's something that we've been tracking, crime on the rise, and it's concerning some locals. Georgetown's Town Council meeting tonight at 7 p.m. Part of that includes a report from the Georgetown chief. The report suggests there's been an increase in crime specifically compared to last year. Coast TV reporter Zakia Jennings breaks down the statistics.
The Circle and West Market Street, the center of a growing town. But some in the community say it's becoming overwhelmed with crime. A new report by the Georgetown Police Department seems to support these feelings. Cheryl Adams volunteers at the Shepherd's office and says she has an idea what the cause might be.
I think for Georgetown, we have a lot of homeless people, and I know that's everywhere now, a lot of hungry people. And I think that a lot of people don't want to commit these kind of petty crimes. They really do it out of what they perceive to be necessity because they're hungry. They have no place to go.
Just a 3-minute ride from the Shepherd's office is Chardon Limited Fine Jewelry. Owner Charlie Koski has lived in Georgetown and been in business there for 25 years. Koski has had a first-hand experience with crime in the area, but says police are doing their best.
Someone spray painted the building. I had confronted them about vandalizing the building, and then that night they came back and spray painted the building. But it was all caught on videotape, and the police were able to make a quick apprehension.
The department's report looks at Georgetown activity from June 17, 2024 to September 16, 2024, and compares it to those same dates in 2023. You can see an increase in robberies, assaults, burglaries, and fugitive apprehension this year compared to last year. The report also shows an increase in calls for service.
That report will be shared at tonight's Town Council meeting right here at Town Hall at 7 p.m. In Georgetown, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
Police previously told Coast TV that crime reports go up as population grows, which it is in Georgetown. Police say it has 19 of 25 authorized positions filled. That is not all. It is working to hire additional staff. Authorities hope to send new recruits to the police academy in October to strengthen the team, especially those with dual language skills. They encourage all residents to report any suspicious activity or incidents, no matter how small. Staying with crime, an 18-year-old Milford teenager has been charged with first-degree murder. According to the Milford Police Department, Sunday around 12:55 p.m., police received a report of a young man experiencing mental health issues. After he was later identified, he allegedly told officers he had killed someone. That led police to discover a dead 50-year-old woman in her home on Lakeview Avenue. Police have not disclosed the relationship, if any, between the two. The teenager is facing charges related to her death. We have all those details on CoastTV.com.
The mother of a Berlin teenager killed in a hit-and-run is now in court for a different reason. Tiffany Knupp is accused of theft and embezzlement. Prosecutors claim she stole over $12,000 from the very foundation she created in her son Gavin's memory. The Gavin Knupp Foundation, which was set up to offer scholarships and support for local youth, that's what's at the center of these allegations. Knupp is also accused from stealing from a local business that held a fundraiser for her cause. Her trial is scheduled to begin tomorrow in Worcester County District Court. Now, Knupp's legal team has maintained her innocence throughout. Feel free to hop back in the ocean. DENREC has lifted the swimming advisory for Delaware beaches. A lot of our local viewers will remember that ban was put in place over a week ago, and it was after all that medical waste washed ashore across Delmarva. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us why some are still unsettled.
Buckets that were filled with medical waste are now filled with beach toys. DENREC has lifted the swimming advisory after a week of recommending people stay out of the ocean. That was after medical waste washed ashore across Delmarva beaches. While the beaches have been cleaned up, beachgoers like Erin Allman are still weary.
If I have medical waste showing up on my beach where I live, where I come to spend my time to relax on my days off, and I want to be able to put my feet in the water, today I'm not sure I'm putting my feet in the water. What's out there? We only saw surely a bit of what is actually going on out there, unfortunately, I think.
DenRec lifted the swimming advisory today, but the ocean is a big place, and people still want answers as to where this medical waste came from and if it could return in the future. CoastTV reached out to DenRec about the state of the investigation, but they have not yet replied. Joanne Baldridge, another local, wants some sort of closure to the case.
I definitely would have concerns about going into the water. And when you look at it right now, there's no one in the water. We are all looking for answers and very concerned and hoping that a resolution would come out of this problem.
Because the ocean has always been full of things we can't see, but no one wants that to be medical waste. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
Let's go ahead and take a live look right now outside into Ocean City. Our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams joins us now with a look at our forecast. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Maddie. And right now it seems a bit calm for us throughout Ocean City. We'll take another look courtesy of our Hershey's exterior camera. We're at 67 degrees right now, and we're going to stay in the 60s with partly to mostly cloudy skies for the rest of tonight. We are still primarily concerned about breezy conditions. We see the winds gusting up to only about, say, 17 miles per hour. But despite that, we have active concerns with winds. In fact, a small craft advisory is in effect down towards Ocean City, and it reaches up into right along the coast for us right along Sussex County. So we're concerned about that at least until Wednesday evening. In addition to that, we're concerned about the possibility of rain causing more complications with possible flooding. Light precipitation for right now, but we have active coastal flood advisory in Sussex, and we're concerned about beach hazard statements along the coast and a warning for Dorchester, Somerset, and Wacomico. Coming up, Maddie, we'll talk more about the chance of rain throughout the rest of the work week. To then, back to you.
Paul, thank you. In traffic news, Georgetown drivers get ready for a road closure and some detours. Delmarva Railroad forces will be removing and performing maintenance of their crossing of South King Street. This began today at 7 a.m. and it's expected to last a week with 24-hour closures.
Staying in traffic news, the Maryland State Highway Administration will be doing work on Route 90 starting today. The agency is doing repair work on the automated traffic reorders loops on Route 90. That is near the overpass at Old Ocean City Road. This results in temporary single-lane closures, and it's expected to be completed by 5 a.m. Wednesday, September 25th. Now, that is weather permitting.
You can now use free Wi-Fi in Milford's Riverwalk area. According to the city, the Wi-Fi will be powered by Comcast and be high speed. The city says a big inspiration for this was students who need Wi-Fi to do their homework.
If you are heading to the Ocean Calling Music Festival, plan ahead specifically for traffic. The event will run Friday, September 27th. That's this Friday through Sunday, September 29th. At 8 p.m., key traffic changes are going to go into play. Those include shutting down some roads and rerouting cars.
Lifeguards are off their stands for the summer. The next time lifeguards will be out in Ocean City specifically, well, that won't be until May 24th, 2025.
It is time to check in with our Coast TV poll tonight. We want to know, what do you think the best part of fall is here on the coast?
Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour. 41% say less traffic, 36% say free parking, similar vein there, but different. 11% say fall events, and 12% say the cooler weather.
I'm going to lean towards the less traffic, no paying to park portion of that myself, but you might have a different view, and if you do, go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV app. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
We're just getting started here this evening.
Indeed we are. Dewey Goes Pink, how you can be a part of the fun this year.
And we have not so great combination of flood advisory warnings issued for our area just as the storm system is dragging some scattered showers in our direction. More on that coming up.
First, one long-lasting business in Ocean City saying goodbye to the coastal town. We have that story for you in just 60 seconds.
Find your better night's sleep for less at Johnny Janosic. Shop now and get this Kingsdown Queen mattress, plush or firm, doorbuster price only $5.99. For a limited time only at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World.
With Chevy trucks, be ready for adventure. With power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise. A hard-working EV with more range than any competitor and the potential to take you anywhere. Get 0% financing on this 2024 Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Or current Chevy owners can get $6,500 total value. That's 12% below MSRP. See your Delmarva Chevy dealers.
Find your better night's sleep for less at Johnny Janosic. Shop now and get this Kingsdown Queen mattress, plush or firm, doorbuster price only $5.99. For a limited time only at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli has been in Ocean City for 11 years. But today, they made their last sandwich at the beloved Worcester County location.
Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappé takes us to Rosenfeld's and shows us where to go now if you've still got a taste for some delicious deli fare.
If you ever drive down the coastal highway, then you've probably seen Rosenfeld's Jewish Deli on 63rd Street, a business that has been operating in Ocean City for over 11 years. But this store closes for good Monday, September 23rd. Something Carla Trapia, who's known the owner Warren Rosenfeld since high school, is sad to hear.
I think everybody that's ever been here loves it. It's an awesome place. Great food. You know, Warren puts his heart and soul into it. There's no doubt about it.
Owner Warren Rosenfeld says he's leaving on his own terms. One of the reasons is the building is so old that it's hard to maintain. Rosenfeld says being in Ocean City for over a decade means a lot.
There are several people that would come to me and say that our food reminded them of their deceased mother's food or their deceased grandmother's food. And when you had that kind of an impact on people, you have to be happy with yourself that you were able to give somebody that memory or that moment.
With loyal customers saying thanks one last time before closing, Rosenfeld sends a heartfelt message.
This was just supposed to be a place for me to come every day to pass the time in my retirement, and it turned out to be a wonderful brand with other stores open, and I couldn't have asked for more support from the local community, so thank you very, very much.
Although you can no longer grab a bite at this location, there are two other Rosenfeld stores that you could go to, one in Rehoboth Beach and the other in South Bethany. I'm Kevin Zappé in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Okay, get this, just in on Rosenfeld's last day, the health inspectors came out, and Rosenfeld said they gave out violations, though Warren did tell us they were nice, no hard feelings there.
No, don't you fret. If you are in the Maryland area, you still want to get a little taste of that Rosenfeld's. Well, the new shop is going to be opening in Salisbury on Mount Herman Road. That's expected to be open the middle of October.
And after the sandwich, why not go out for a round of golf? But listen, it's going to be a cloudy situation. Could even catch a little random sprinkle. So we're going to call it fair. But you knew that because you're going to always hit it in the middle of the fairway, right? Yeah.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Wednesday only at Johnny Janosic. It's our huge one-day sale. Get savings up to 70% store-wide. Then we'll take an extra 20% off, including clearance items. But it's Wednesday only and only at Johnny Janosic.
Tacoma has a dominant legacy as America's favorite small pickup for almost 2 decades. Known for reliability and capability. Now buy a Tacoma with low 4.99 APR or lease an SR for $279 a month.
This is my legacy.
Toyota, let's go places.
Design a custom home that fits your unique style and budget with Accessible Home Builders. At Accessible, we provide you with a variety of customizable options to create the home of your dreams.
Accessible Builders provided us with a beautiful home.
Scott is full of ideas from his past experiences, and he really worked with us on all our custom asks and wants.
we would definitely recommend Accessible Builders.
Completely customize your dream home with Accessible Home Builders.
Make sure your neighborhood feels like home with landscaping and property services by Herker Property Maintenance. We combine science and art to create and maintain the landscape masterpiece you've always dreamed of. We can handle the largest developments and commercial properties all over and provide a consistent data evaluation to keep your property perfectly maintained. Clean, innovative, fast, reliable, from landscaping to pavement services and everything in between. Take an innovative approach with Herker Property Maintenance.
Just in time for kickoff, Pohanka Honda is drawing up a game plan to find and own your next vehicle in 60 minutes or less. Roll up to your tailgate in the 2024 Honda Accord EX starting at just $289 a month. Or go green with the 2024 Honda Prologue. Use the Pohanka Honda Fast Pass to drive away in under 60 minutes. Plus, get $500 more for your trade. It's the Green Zone sales event at Pohanka Honda of Salisbury. Pohanka Honda. We get to the point.
Wednesday only at Johnny Janosic. It's our huge one-day sale. Get savings up to 70% store-wide. Then we'll take an extra 20% off, including clearance items. But it's Wednesday only and only at Johnny Janosic.
Don't miss your big shot at huge winning with Ocean Down's Red Cup Riches. Every Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday in September, 5 Club Ocean members will be selected each hour to play supersized Pong to win free play. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
The Delaware Celebration of Jazz presents Cancer Survivor Night, an evening of music and dance benefiting the Beatty Tunnel Cancer Center. Tickets are just $39 and is your chance to make a difference. Show your support by purchasing or gifting tickets today. For more information, visit RehobothJazz.com.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
For the most part, I'm expecting a gray skyline for the next 2-3 days in a row before we get a break of sunshine going into the weekend. And we're watching out for rain because it's a complication to the flood concerns that we already have in place here on Delmarva. Now, our Boardwalk Plaza camera in Rehoboth showing you that we still have an active sea line here, not quite with the aggressive waves as previously shown a few days back, but we still have some activity that's causing some significant waves that's pushing anyway, and we have winds that's helping to move that along. Mid-60s is where we're going to stay for the rest of the night with partly to mostly cloudy skies. We did warm to 72 degrees today. 56 was our starting point. Numbers pretty close to the norm for this time of the year. We're in the 60s just about everywhere. 65 in Milford, 66 Georgetown, Seaford, Delmar, Salisbury, and 67 in Lewis, as well as Rehoboth Beach, Indian River Inlet, as well as Bethany Beach and Ocean City. Here's our big breaking story as far as our hyper-local forecast is concerned. We have a coastal flood advisory for all of Sussex. Now, it's continuing to be extended throughout the rest of this evening, along with the coastal flood warning. Now, this warning's a little more serious. The other ones we're watching out for a chance of flooding. When we have a warning, it's saying coastal flooding is imminent to some degree, particularly for cities that are right along the edge of the water, and no matter where your community is located. In addition to that, we have a new beach hazard statement. We're concerned about beach erosion till about Tuesday evening at about 8 o'clock. That's really for places like Ocean City, West Ocean City, Bayshore Acres, as well as Cape Isle of Wight. Then we have additional flood concerns down towards Chincoteague. This is for Accomack and Northampton for the rest of the night. We see light rain that's pushing through, but it's not the kind of rain that's going to make a big impact. It's going to be annoying, I'll grant you that, but we're looking at a spitting shower or two. That's primarily it. Tuesday, thick cloud cover starting it off with some breaks of some cloud cover and a little bit of sun for Tuesday afternoon. Not a whole lot of sun, but, you know, a smidgen here and there. The rain comes into play really for us by the time we get to Wednesday. Widespread, an occasional where you see the yellow, an occasional steady shower, but nothing severe, no reds, in other words. Whenever you see red dots when I'm showing you rain, that's when we're concerned about a possible isolated thunderstorm or two. For the next 5 days, really, I just kind of summarize what we're expecting. Steady showers likely on Wednesday, Thursday, waves of rain and isolated precipitation on Friday. It begins to taper off again by Saturday. And see, this is a wider view of what's happening. We see the rain on Thursday pushing through. Here's where we are. Rain will push in from the south, coming in on Friday. But a high pressure system to the north is going to still have enough influence to push the majority of this, or keep the majority of this rain at bay. By the way, join us on Sunday for the Cape Henlopen Park for our Walk for Prostate Cancer at 10 o'clock. And we have free screenings and information for everyone. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling Extended Forecast.
Paul Dewey is about to go pink. The popular event is a 5K and fundraiser raising money to fight breast cancer. The event has been going on for 13 years, and over the years, Dewey goes pink and has raised $1.4 million for the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. The race is sold out, but everybody is welcome to come and cheer people on.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
What's going on, sports fans? We've got a Bayside North battle on the courts tonight. The undefeated Queen Anne's County Lions travel to North Dorchester High School, who stand at 3-2 overall. Queen Anne's County has had an incredible start to the volleyball season. They have had 4 consecutive 3-0 sweeps, including their last matchup against North Carolina. The Eagles, on the other hand, are 2-2 in the conference and sit in 4th behind North Carolina, Kent Island, and Queen Anne's County. They look to move up into the ranks, and that could start with a victory tonight. Tune in to DSN right now for the Bayside North battle. And right after the game, we will have the re-air of the Heroes Hockey Classic between Anne Arundel Police Academy and the USA Warriors. It was a competitive matchup from start to finish between current first responders and former military members. We thank them all for their service, and if you haven't gotten a chance to see them on the ice, well, tonight you can, as the Anne Arundel Police Academy and the USA Warriors on the Delmarva Sports Network following our game of the night. That's over sports. Have a great night, everybody.
Soaring Over the Shore is sponsored by Morse Roofing and Siding.
From restaurants to family fun and, of course, the famous beach, there's nowhere else many people would rather be than the nation's summer capital. Just 1 square mile, so much is packed into Delaware's largest beach resort. The town says Native Americans used Rehoboth's beaches to fish and enjoy the weather. It was then a farming town, and in 1872, plans to create a meeting place for the Methodist Episcopal Church members began. The town was later named Henlopen City, and by 1891, what it is now, Rehoboth Beach. The railroad in the 1920s brought new infrastructure and new tourists, a straight shot from Washington, D.C. As more diplomats came to town, so did the political nickname. Now, grab a bite, play some skee ball, enjoy the close family nature Rehoboth exudes, then and now.
It's a free-for-all at Furnitureland. Introducing Furnitureland of the Free. First, select from a wide selection of import-free options for every room. Next, you can shop worry-free with our 14-day in-home trial. Then, enjoy it immediately with our weight-free 100% in-stock guarantee. Plus, if you love it, we'll even deliver it to your home for free from our location in tax-free Del Mar, Delaware. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
There's still lots of great weather left to enjoy a new deck and a vacation.
With Paul Davis, you can have both. Our composite decking looks great. It won't fade, curl, or rot, so it's maintenance-free and comes with our lifetime warranty.
Paul Davis will bring the showroom to you, take measurements, and give you a down-to-the-penny price that same day. And that vacation?
We'll give you that, too.
Pay nothing for 12 months and get a luxury vacation for 2. Call today for a free same-day estimate.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Discover why Delaware's newest hotspot for Toyota is the all-new IG Burton Toyota in Dover. Lease the 2024 Toyota Tacoma SR5 for just $279 per month. Or drive home in a brand new RAV4 for only $359 per month. Or take advantage of 1.99% APR on the all-new 2024 Toyota Tundra. Plus, don't miss our military or college rebates. Visit us on DuPont Highway in Dover or online at igburtontoyota.com.
Rural communities are on the front lines of a changing climate. Farmers can implement climate-smart practices that improve soil health, nutrient management, and energy efficiency. These practices improve our profitability, resiliency, and help to open new markets.
We know voluntary conservation works and are committed to working with farmers and forest landowners to leverage resources to increase climate resiliency through conservation practices. To learn more about climate-smart practices, scan this QR code to find your local USDA service center.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA. It's engineered into every aspect of the GMC Sierra HD. With the pulling power to prove it. Tow hitches of the world, prepare for glory. Get 5.9% APR for 84 months on Sierra heavy-duty Denali models. That's over $5,300 in average finance savings.
Celebrate the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 24th to the 27th. Embrace fall by enjoying a seaside tractor ride, chilling around a beach bonfire, navigating a corn maze, or participating in a pet and bicycle event. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy the free family fun all day. For more information, visit ococean.com/sunfest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Our Tyndall casual furniture camera in Laurel, we're at cloudy skies and 66. We'll drop down to 64 by 10 o'clock. Now, you can keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line at 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalis, Brockstedt, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. Cloudy on Tuesday, rainy on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but sunshine just in time for the weekend.
All right, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.